Hi, I'm Alevere Nick and you're joining me for my third update on the Alevere Restarts 2019 for me, and it's been another great week. £3.5 or £3.6 to be precise has disappeared in the last 7 days. That means in just 20 days, yes it's my 21st day tomorrow, I have lost 1 stone and £2. Now that's pretty good going. So still got just over another stone to lose, and Christmas is coming in between there, but things are going great, and this week has been absolutely awesome. Let me start with the first new gadget that I found for this week, which is one of these rather cool water bottles. Now, water's a big part of this plan. You have to drink between 2 and 3 litres a day. And you know what? When you're drinking from a bottle this small, that can be quite hard to track. Well, this bottle is made by Joseph. You can get them on Amazon. I bought this one actually from Champneys, the health spa. But look. Yeah. So when I drink the first one, I get the first point, second point, third point, fourth point. And of course, well, this is a 0.6 litre flask, so I need to do 6 of these. So I start on nothing, go through the 4 and end on nothing. Then I know I've done 3 litres in a day. It's a really simple way of tracking that you're drinking plenty. Talking of other tips, thank you to AA for the comment suggesting mixing the coconut milkshake with your morning coffee. Now, I've had this now for 2 days running as my breakfast, and it's an absolutely brilliant tip, so thank you so much. If anyone else out there has some great inspirational ideas for using the Alevere shakes or the sachets, let me know, because I am very keen to try these things. But yes, I've done it with a shot of espresso, mixed it with a coconut drink so it's not hot, it's just kind of a warm milkshake, but it's really lovely and a great alternative to the cheese omelette that I've got quite used to having. I mentioned Champneys. I've been in Champneys just for one night with my wife in the last week, and that was a little bit of a challenge in that, of course, you can't really do the swimming or the exercise classes or anything like that while you're there because you just don't have the energy. And the other thing, of course, is when it comes to the dinner times and the lunch and the breakfast, well, the breakfast I decided to stay in the hotel room. The lunch was a buffet, so I was able to pick, you know, I had some cornichons and some green salad, etc., and an allowance of tomato, so I had like a chef salad. And then dinner was the hardest. I just had to order like a side of winter greens, and I had a small allowance for some carrot. It was pretty miserable, really. Eating out on Alevere really is almost impossible. But that said, I am now reaching that magic 21-day period where I'm so into this thing now. I've got my rhythm with it. I know what I like. I know what fills me up. I've got my dinner ideas behind me, of which you'll see some little side videos I've updated in the last week. And it's just easy. When you get to this stage, when you get past those initial weeks of feeling a bit sorry for yourself, yeah, I'm into it. My life, how has it changed? Well, I can certainly work perfectly normally, 9 to 5. My normal working days is fine. I feel sharper and more productive, to be honest. But where it hits me personally, and everyone's different, is the evenings. By 8:30 in the evening, I'm ready to get under the duvet. I've had my final shake or bar or whatever of the day. I want to get under the duvet, prop up the iPad and watch some Netflix or whatever, or some iPlayer, and I fall asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then find myself waking up the next day at like 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., something like that. So Alevere has thrown my body clock slightly, but actually, it works. It works perfectly well. I go to bed feeling full, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm quite happy to wait till 7, 8 o'clock to have that first shake or my omelette for the day. So that's where I am this week. Been thinking still about a maintenance program. In fact, I had my treatments today and was talking to the therapist there about it. And I like the idea of maybe not just a weigh-in every month with your local clinic. Imagine if there was a payment program of some sort where you went back on a monthly basis, you were weighed in, most importantly, but also perhaps just had the LPG treatment. Now, I know the LPG treatment, especially for ladies, is brilliant with cellulite apparently, but for even guys, it's all about skin tightening. And if you lose weight rapidly, you are going to have a bit of loose flesh, you know, certainly for people who've got a lot more weight to lose. And the LPG is more effective if you keep going with it. So if there was a fixed monthly fee that you tied into that meant you had your LPG once a month, that meant you had that weigh-in, and maybe the opportunity to buy a box of Alevere shakes or whatever, so at least you could hit stage 3 for a week, then that might be quite a nice kind of maintenance sustained program. I think that mixed with regular exercise and a general awareness of calories and carbohydrate balance and mixing carbohydrate with the amount of exercise you're doing. God, this doesn't sound like me talking, but I'm determined to make it work this time and not put it all back on or be out of the healthy range again within 2 months. So follow my journey. I'm going to do monthly updates once I get there anyway, so I will be proof in the pudding that this aftercare program works, however it shapes up to be. But keep your comments flowing. Just wanted to give you my current thoughts on it and what I think might work and be realistic. Anyway, that's it for this week. I will see you in 7 days, the last update before Christmas, where we'll also discuss how I'm going to get through Christmas. I need to see the doctor about that to see if he'll give me some time off on stage 3. Anyway, until then, if you're on this, good luck, and I'll speak to you soon.